Esther, with just a short part on the Parshat Bo. The first question I want to ask you is, how could we really explain the cruelty that the Egyptians perpetrated towards the Jews? When you think about it, human babies being drowned in the Nile or used for their blood in bathtubs, it makes you cringe and wonder, how can human beings behave so cruelly, or throughout history? And I think a hint is in this week's Parsha. Rabbi Foreman cleverly defines arbe as harbe. Now, arbe is a very strange word to use for locusts, yet this is the plague that we're up to. When we go back and find out when was arbe used last, we find that Paro, back in Shemot, says penir be. He tells his people, the Jewish people are going to be everywhere, like creepy, crawly creatures. He dehumanizes the Jews. When his people get that message that the Jewish people are objectified and subhuman, they can perpetrate all sorts of atrocity towards the Jewish people. And again, we've seen it throughout history. Goebbels was the propagandist who got into the German head, and therefore women and mothers had no problem being SS commanders and guards. It defies human logic, yet when you're brainwashed and you see people as subhuman, you can really rationalize anything. Slavery and cruelty. So what can we learn from this? Well, maybe we also objectify people in our own way. Maybe we see people with a different kippah as different from us, or they pronounce words differently than we do. They're not Jewish, they're not religious enough, they're fanatics. We dehumanize people, and therefore we can justify our own judgmental mannerisms, our own way of not helping out and staying insular. Maybe we could start slowly by seeing people as not less than us, but just different than us, and different is okay. Maybe we can start with our parents. They don't know less than we do, right? Our siblings, slowly to let the judgmental urge drop and see them as human beings, and slowly a new generation where people come together as different but totally equal. Shabbat Shalom.